I know you don't want to listen to my story, but it would not take much time. This is the story of my spiritual life. Let's make it simple. It was the time when my parents meeting each other in the midst of the political strain by the occupation of Indonesia and East Timor. My father was 20-year-old and my mother was 14-year-old. That's how they met each other. My father was a voluntary teacher from Indonesia by the demands of the promulgation of the Magna Carta that my father tried so hard to engage my mother in the respectfully and dignifiably way. Let's divide it into two parts of experience, the blurry faith experience and the clear faith experience. I was born in 2002, where our country just gained its independence in 2 years before. Well, it sounds so joyful, right? Was born after the political conflict, was born in a family that has a sufficient financial ground. Everything went good until in 2005, the civil war happened in East Timor. So we fled to Indonesia to find shelter. When we had to lose our luxury life, my father had to lad instead of teaching, and we were still together at least. The pain, the bitter, and the sweet were combined, but the smile never ceased. The time came for us to go back to our homeland. My heart fluttered. I could feel the tranquility and gladness. Now let us go back to the point. Within all those tasteful and colorful experiences, there is something to sustain our hope that passed through all the struggles. That is the prayer of my father and my mother, and that remains through the time. After those all, I went through my daily life, study, behave, and started to independently attend the liturgical rites. Then, I had to pass the catechism exam to get my first communion. But guess what? I couldn't be able to pass it. So I sat down in front of the church, praying, begging, and convincing God that I was worthy to receive His holy body and blood. That was the very first of my faith experience. Starting there, I lived my life according to my belief. In the morning, in the evening, I always asked for guidance, even just to drink a cup of water. I joined a group of meditation. I fulfilled the prohibition and complied the requirements, and it helps me to contemplate the meaning of my life. I maintained it even until my senior high school time, but it would not be for so long. I was shaken by the another motivations. But still, I was asking, what is this faith?
Sorry ass DJ.
Yeah! Oh, you're so funny.
Then I joined Claretian Missionary in 2020 after graduated my senior high school. Let's say it was an accident, but perhaps a grace. I learned to do labor, to sing, to do sport, to study, and there was where I started to feel the tranquility within the prayer. But it turned out that I didn't feel satisfied. So I went out, tried to find more answer about my life, but I was deviated. I was overwhelmed by the wrong motivation of life. After 1 year stayed outside, then I felt again that call. so I decided to respond to it along with the Canossian way. So here I am now, together with my brothers, fathers, and sisters, learn together the beauty of life. But still, should I answer this question in hurry? What is this faith?